Stub. You know why they called him Stub? Because when he was KGB, he was short and he was a coffee boy. That's why we call him Stub, and Donald idolizes him. Okay, Stub. Why the fake war in Iran? Card of the reading. Oh, because of Trump, Russia. I haven't looked at these cards. I just laid them out. Signifier. Stub says, well, because of Trump, Russia. Did you not hear me the first time? We're having this fake war with Iran because of Trump, Russia. Because the Empress, Trump, Russia, is covered in... What'd I tell you? This is about voting. Voting, changing voter minds, the hacked election, having news come from Russia with propaganda on who you should vote for, i.e., you know, Hillary for prison, whatever. What was the challenge in which you needed a fake war with Iran? The Tower moment. Let me guess, Donald being impeached, because at the root of all this is the Trump crime syndicate, the Trump campaign, Parscale. They're in trouble. What's crowning you guys? Not poverty. You guys need a break. It's just been a little too much, a little too crazy going on with all these agencies and getting in trouble with the U.S. government. Because what happened in the past? China. Outrage. But yeah, this is my card for China, which is leading to Speaker Pelosi. This is also outrage. So outrage and impeachment. They see this as outrage and betrayal that Donald would get impeached. But what do you expect? So what's going on with Speaker Pelosi withholding these articles of impeachment, having Donald impeached, is why we're having a war, fake war with Iran. How do we see Putin? You guys, the Ace of Cups. This was planned since Lavrov. This was the communication device that was installed when Lavrov came to the White House so that everybody could communicate outside of the intelligence agencies. But you know what? You know what, chicken butt? Who has the Ace of Cups at these lunations? The lunations, I explained this Ace of Cups, all of this in the live stream I did earlier. Explains it all, connects all of this. But oh my gosh, so many papers. Just a second. I know I'm going to find this. I know I'm going to find it. The Ace of Cups is what's happening with Iran. Kalgan Chow and Xi Jinping, and I talked about this in that video, had this Ace of Cups. The communicator. There's China. They had this because they were making plans. What were they making plans about? Income, gains. Mitch McConnell had the Ace of Cups in the position of the 4th House USA defenses. We have none. We have a war. Thanks to Mitch. But Speaker Pelosi had this on the ascendant, and I hope the ascendant is the thing that gives life during these eclipses and lunations, and I hope it's because she's at the bottom of this. The Southern District of New York also had this in the 11th house of hopes and wishes with Jared, who also had this in the hopes and wishes. So I hope Jared is talking with SDNY. And EDVA also had that. Ugh. Of course, Facebook is 7th house, Donald's opponent. This war on social media, Facebook has been planning all along to put this in our face. But anyway, I digress. What's the environment, Putin? Why, Stub, why you need to have this fake war? Because of Donald's treason. He has no heart. What does he know? What's your hope, Stub, with this? That it goes quickly? Oh, no, 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 no. This is moving stuff around. What is he hoping we're moving around for him? I need another deck. He's hoping stuff is getting moved around. Exactly what Stub is getting moved around, because I also see our defenses and our military with this. What are you hoping gets moved around? What are you hoping gets moved around, Stub? Jesus Christ. Who knows? Seven of Cups from the USA. Money. Stick a pin in that. The money. He's hoping the money gets moved around. He fears it's the death of their election machine. Oops. This Seven of Cups keeps showing up. It's the gaslighting. That's the thing he's working on next, and I bet he's working on it with Bill Barr to set something up. What is this about? Donald made an offer to have an attack. This is another attack, I think, that they're planning. Yes. Through the campaign. So I bet Parscale's involved with this, and Facebook and Google, because they are, I consider them part of the cabinet now. Final result. Sorry, Charlie. He's impeached. You're done. So that was Putin's reasoning why the fake Iran thing. So what we need to look at here, this is the first quarter moon. This was just hours before, you know, that general was hit by the strikes, General Martyr. He showed me his card. This is who he said he was when I asked who he was. Dead. So, when we look at Donald and Barb, Bill Barr, we need to talk. Bill Barr, his focus, his identity is the Eight of Cups this week. What is the Eight of Cups, you say? The Eight of Cups is the thing that they do when they're trying to set up a provocation or an attack or a sass mooting. Actually, it's a shass mooting. Flip the M and the SH around. You know what I'm talking about. That's usually what the Eight of Cups is. So, Bill Barr, you have this Eight of Cups going here. Can you believe that a year ago we were in the middle of a government shutdown? And I will remind you, you know why the government shutdown ended? It ended the day that Roger Stone was indicted. That morning, he ate up all the press, all the coverage, and then Don Holio came out and said, I guess we're done with the shutdown. And then, poof, Roger Stone stopped trending. True story. So, and they were trying to get Bill Barr in. So, Bill Barr, what are you doing with this Eight of Cups? You are up to no good because you also, this is who you are, setting something up. Oh. This is income, gains, money. Donald is letting Putin steal. Seven of Swords, stealing here. Donald is balancing the money. Yeah. I told you there's a money aspect. But anyways, back to Barr. Eight of Cups, setting something up. Everything bearing down. The gravitational pull behind in DC, the Seven of Cups. He's setting up a cloud, a haze, maybe an attack, who knows? But the thing is, it was Putin's idea. This House of Communications, local neighborhoods, Putin has the Seven of Cups, and he passed it on to Bill Barr. So Bill Barr is setting something up. Oh, here we go, Billo. The tower moment. He got the idea of a tower moment from overseas. This is where it's confusing because this is the ninth house, long distance travel. Putin's house, essentially. It has Gemini, the sign Gemini there, which is local, which is this. So obviously, Putin figured something out. So that's why I can't figure out if this is gonna happen abroad or if it's gonna happen at home. Also, yeah, that's what's giving Bill life this leading up to the full moon. So Bill Barr, you know what? I want to take this Eight of Cups out. Bill Barr, what are you setting up this week? I don't know if it's in DC or somewhere far away, but you're up to no good. Bill Barr, what are you setting up? That's Seven of Cups. It's covered in. You're setting something up because Donald has 10 swords in his back. Yeah, we know. And the challenge is the Trump-Russia thing. At the very root of what you're setting something up is because of your treason and betrayal, and what's crowning you guys is the government. Because in the past, what happened? Got caught. This could be Jared, which led to Russia's strength, having to rely on Russia. How do we see you, Bill Barr, what you're setting up? Balancing the money. Two Pentacles, balancing the money for Donald. The environment is new money. Power. What are you setting up? Your hope with your setup with this Eight of Cups is what? A nightmare for who? Who gets this nightmare? Who's the nightmare for? What does this nightmare mean, Bill Barr? What does this nightmare mean? You hope. The Knight of Pentacles, the mercenary against the USA. For the Emperor, the secret talks with the government. Does what? Settles something down. The war, the propaganda, intelligence agencies, there's an assault, okay? An assault. That's it. Bill Barr is hoping for an attack. There's going to be some sort of an assault and attack because of what's happened with Donald and his impeachment. This is the way they're going to settle their problem, is by having a fake war. So that's what our Attorney General is hoping for. God. What's your fear, Billo? There's that Page of Pentacles again. I think that is Jared. He keeps coming up. And you're going to work on retreating. Retreating how? Oop. He's creating a tower moment. How? You're going to... Retreating? Or is someone going to get killed? What does this mean? This retreat. What does this retreat mean? What does this retreat mean? Means the agreement, Trump, Russia, because Donald's indicted. And the payments that are due, the tax returns, the Republican Party, justice. That's actually Putin. Putin had justice for the ascendant. So he's going to retreat and hope. Oh, he wants to kill this. Huh, silly me. Final outcome, he's working for the emperor. He wants the dictator. Okay. That's Bill's plan. I want to know who's this, what's this tower moment? Republican Party is having a tower moment because of the elections and their betrayal and their treason. Hey, Rebecca Mercer. the money trail, and Facebook, and Zuckerberg. Because of all this, he's setting something up. The nightmare. Okay. Well then. Hey, Putin, since this was your idea, what is Bill Barr setting up? Because you had the master plan, right? Because it's about money. Sub. What's Billow's master plan with this Eight of Cups? Because this is your idea. It came from you. You shared it with him. I mean, Donald drew elections while you were creating the fog and the haze and confusion. And Donald is thinking this involves the Six Wands map. What is Bill Barr doing, Stub? He's planning an assault. And the challenge is because of the elections that are rigged through Russia. Okay. What's going on with this? What is happening? What's the plan? The voter, the electorate, Facebook, the Republican Party. Yeah. What's the assault on them? I don't understand. This doesn't make sense. Stub, what is he doing? This is your idea. What happens? Candidate Donald. Facebook is entangled. The Republican Party is tied up with China and Russia. He's trying to bring an end to it. I got it. Through Justice Department somehow. Okay, Stub. Looks like you're stealing money. The Seven of Swords is your income and gain. Where's the Seven of Swords? The Seven of Swords, income and gain. He's in the second house of income, gain, value, worth, tangible stuff. Seven Swords, Seven Swords, Seven Swords. Why do you have the Seven of Swords in the house of income and gain in Washington, D.C.? You're all the way over there, Stub. Come on, where is it? There we go. Sub, why? Why? Okay, then my next question is going to be about what are you guys doing to Pelosi? Okay, so why is this in the second house of income and gain in Washington, D.C., Stub? News out of Russia, Saudi. Because of betrayal, yeah. It's being revealed. What are you stealing? It's at the very basis of this. What are you stealing? It's your agreement. Oh, you have an agreement to steal from the U.S.? Burdens, Donald's burdens from the elections, Knight of Swords, intel agencies, Speaker Pelosi, Putin. I don't understand what you're stealing. I don't know. Okay, what was my last question I said again? Oh, so Donald, you're blending stuff for Putin so that you can hang on. Bill Barr, you guys are targeting Speaker Pelosi. She is your opponent. What the heck is going on? She's your opponent. Why? What are you doing to her? What's the plan with her? Because you've got something planned that's going to be crowning DC, and Stub is heavily invested in this. Someone is taking action, something with magic. What are you What are you setting up against Speaker Pelosi? You have her covered in Donald. Donald's crimes. You're trying to force her out and make a power move. You're making a power move. You guys are trying to make a power move against Pelosi. Because she caught you guys. They're flipping caught. They got caught. There's nothing else they can do. What's crowning you guys? Russian strengths. Because in the past, Trump, Russia, the Mueller report was a real threat to their comfort and safety. It outed the oligarchs. So, Barr, Stubb, how do we see you and what you're planning against Pelosi? Settlement, arbitration, resettle. I feel like they're just trying to make life so miserable for her and USA that they'll just wear her out. That's how they'll get their settlement. Because the environment is the Six Wands mobs. The Six Wands mob is all over her too. Trump, Putin, Unji, Netanyahu, MBS. All of them. What's your hope with what Barr and Putin, what you're doing to Pelosi? Your hope is to create a nightmare for her. I forgot what the nightmare, with all the information coming in about bribes and whatever, and Zelensky. How is that going to be a nightmare? Wait. Is this Zelensky? No. They're trying to bind her up. How? With the election? Putin, they're trying to spin it they're spinning all their guilty crimes back onto Pelosi and the Democrats. That's why they started calling the Democrats Iranians. So dumb. What's your fear with what you're doing to Pelosi? The intel agencies are going to figure it out. Their next steps are going to keep working this whole angle with Trump, China. Final outcome with your plan against Pelosi. Paying someone off. They're setting something up. What are you setting up? Who are you paying off? The money. A mercenary is coming to investigate. Tunnel. Make an offer about that. Mar-a-Lago. The family. Nostalgia. I don't understand what they're doing. Okay. Speaker Pelosi, do you know what they're doing? Does the intel agencies know what they're doing? FBI intelligence agencies, what do Barr and Putin have planned for Speaker Pelosi? Intel FBI. Do you guys know? Who knows? Someone. Whoever knows, let me know. What are you planning against her? What are you guys planning against her? Trump, Russia, covered in their plan. They got it off the ground. The challenge is candidate Donald. This is SDNY. It's impeachment. Crowning by outrage in China. Because in the past, the bribes and the money laundering, everything is leading to obstruction. Obstruction and stopping government. FBI intel, how do we see you with what they're doing to her? It's a settlement. Arbitration. The environment is what? Unfair winning. The hope is to end all of this. Yeah, we know you guys want to end all of it. You're not going to. Fear is going to jail, retreat. Next steps is to keep stealing to keep going with this fake war to wear her out. I think that's what it is. God. I don't know. That's all I got, you guys. I just wanted to point out there's some stealing going on. They're still in cahoots. The full moon is going to be revealing. Speaker Pelosi, what do you have up your sleeve? What is it that you're working on that we don't know about? Tarot, can you tell me? Why not? Mum's a word. Zip it. I don't think they're going to tell me. What is she and the Democrats working on? What are they working on? The government is hard at work. POTUS. China. Outrage. Donald's burdens. Oh, we have burdens related to the elections at the root of this is. The Republican Party and his tax returns. Ooh, are we looking at China? Challenges the White House. I think so. Voting. The whole voting thing. The hacking going on with our elections, which includes China, KJU, and I think Japan is involved because Shinzo Abe is so tight with these guys, and he's showing up with Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles data to end. I'm asking Pelosi and all, what are you working on to end this stuff? Oh, hi. There you go. So there is a plan. I don't know if it makes sense to me. They know about the voting. They know about the election hacking. Is this about changing votes? What does this death card mean? The Republican Party cheated in the past. I think, is this Speaker Pelosi or is this Hillary? Hillary Clinton. They did to Hillary Clinton in the elections in the Knight of Swords. These are the hackers. These are the hackers. They hired the hackers.